They're telling us tonight these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, they're two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
And here's Memphis's starting group. We've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Zach Edey. And it's Coward in at the three. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
MP drives in, kicks it to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Spencer. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Coward. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's an even 3-on-3 break. James, that's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Doncic against Morant. Puts it up from 15. No good, off the front rim.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on it.
Shot is good by Reeves.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant, and Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Danny's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
But look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with intensity.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. Three-pointer. They get it back. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Back to Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in that.
So it's Los Angeles now, leading by 5. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet. Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Spencer. The 3. Rebound by the Lakers. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Something I feel compelled to mention. How excited are you for the upcoming anime that will star MP, Towns, and Maxey?
Well, I'll be honest. Everything I've seen about this anime project looks pretty cool. And this kind of thing is not something a lot of NBA players have done. So I'm curious to see it.
Morant against Doncic. To the wing on the left. Coward. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles leading by 11. MP with it. And it's Aldama picking him up.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Coward. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71-72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
MP outside, pass to Reeves. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. MP, that one's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Coward, covered by MP. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Yep, that one's good. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments as a team when you're trying to construct your best lineups. What are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. LaRavia comes in for James. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jerome comes in for Spencer. There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from 3.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
Pass to Hachimura. Now here's MP. Doncic outside. Smart for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
MP drives in. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Jerome passes to Aldama. Outside Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 12. MP, the pass to LaRavia. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And it's Doncic missing. The Grizzlies shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Edey. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defenses.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown. Making a change here. MP's checked in. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 13. Pass to Coward. Outside Morant. Clark with a screen on Reeves. And here's Morant outside. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the court. Oh!
Wow,
Oh!
he almost brought the house down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Clark, and here's Jackson. Clark with a screen on Reeves. Here's Clark, 5 on the clock. From deep, Morant. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He contributed 52 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Reeves. Then for Memphis, Edey's checked in for Clark. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Jackson. Here's Coward. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Aldama to stop the run. Knocks down the long J.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
MP inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And slam dunk by James.
The timing LeBron possesses is second to none. Fantastic at measuring when to go for alley-oops.
Aldama outside. The 3 is up. And it's MP with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Doncic. Plenty of space. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Doncic has got 10 points.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Doncic against Morant. Out to the right wing. Here's Coward. Oh, MP with a block.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Aldama. Drops in the 3. Aldama's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, BA. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the clock.
From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Spencer. Back to Morant. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Sinks the tray. Coward's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
The drive by MP. No, stop it, him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Zach Edey. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Now here's Morant, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
Over to the wing, to the inside, Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Doncic outside. Kicks it out to MP. Takes the three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Shot on the wing. Oh, MP with a block. And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams.
Taking a peek now at the up. And that is going to do it for up.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with MP, and it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. Screen by Edey. Here's Morant. James with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Doncic, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. It's stolen by James. On the wing, Reeves. Back to MP. Doncic outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The baseline J. Pass to Aldama. This one for 3. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And they'll get another chance. He buries it from 3. James has got 10.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Aldama outside. Here's Morant. The Lakers with a rebound. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Guys, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Pass to Coward. Back to Moran. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. 11 points in the game.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Launches it. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic left side. Over Morant. Chops one in from the wing. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Aldama, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Count it, good. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Moran. Out left to the wing. Here's the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Laravia comes in for LeBron. Smart's checked in for Reeves. And it's Kennard in for Luka Doncic. Jerome's checked in for Memphis.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Jerome. And again, it's Memphis missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. Laravia, good, and the assist goes to MP. Laravia's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Jerome against Kennard. Pass to Spencer. Now here's Edey. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
MP finds Hachimura. It's Smart on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Back to Aldama. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Coward. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Coward's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long. Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Now Jerome. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Jerome. Pass to Edey. And here's Aldama. 4 on the clock. Offline with a 3.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Spencer. There's the triple. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers making this game a no contest. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture.
Checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Laravia. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in for Hendricks. Here's Morant. On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the three. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Smart. Back to MP. From downtown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. MP's got 11 in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Jackson. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Connect. Yep, that one goes. Connect's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Connects from downtown.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Morant against Kennard. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Pass to Clark. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 37.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Jackson outside. Clark, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Jerome on the wing, defended by Smart. And another miss by Memphis.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Morant against Kennard. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
MP inside, working on Aldama. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Pass to Clark. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Connect. Aldama outside. Let's go with a three. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Buffkin, he's checked in for Kennard. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And counted from 12 feet. Morant's got 20 points.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Back to MP. Smart for three. The rebound by Edey. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one can have the advantage on the boards.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double. It's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. MP looking around. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Here's Coward. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
MP. And he lays it up and in.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
So we see the Lakers.
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing tonight, I'm afraid you'll reject them. Okay, I'm sorry.
Whatever it takes, right? If they're gonna...
Ryan, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. Well, folks, that's...
Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with Hayes. And it's MP in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the free ball is good. Queens got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for New Orleans. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
And so here's New Orleans following the basket by LeBron James.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Reeves outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Look, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Here's Messi, and he banks in the layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
MP kicks to Hayes. Back to MP. Six to shoot. Pass to Hayes. Launches a three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Hayes. LeBron's got 5 now.
Now, when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
That one's in, his first shot this game. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And so here is New Orleans following the basket by LeBron James. They set the screen. Wide open look here for Murray. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 14-6 run. MP kicks to Hayes. Kicks it out to LeBron. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans trail by 5. To Queen. Now Murray. Here's Queen. He has 5. From 7. Bank shot. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
MP outside. With the drive and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reed. Now here's Bay. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. 4 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
MP passes to Smart. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pelicans trail by 4. Now here's Murray. His last outing, he had 18 points. Over Doncic. Murray, good.
That is right within Murray's wheelhouse. He looks for any opportunity to get a mid-range jumper.
MP dishes to Doncic. Back to MP. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fires from deep. Good, and Smart gets the assist. MP's got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Bay. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
The drive by MP. Outside, Smart. The three for Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Doncic against Murray. Bringing the pass to Bay. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebound the Lakers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
And here is Murray after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Pass to Bay. Takes a three. Rebounded by Smart.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A steal. And here's Bay. For three, Murray connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Well, you can tell when a shooter is confident. He shot that like he knew it was going in.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 8. Teams making substitutions here. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. MP with a screen on Murray. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. It's good on the putback. LaRavia's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
The backcourt pair for him, Murray and Jones. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Yves Missi. And it's Queen into the fourth. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with 41 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
To the middle, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Over to the wing. Laravia finds Doncic. And here is LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Pass to Bay. Jones sets the pick for Bay. And the three off target.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
MP up top. He's defended by Bay. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Laravia's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Queen. Here's Bay. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Smart. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to Bay. 1:10 left now here in the second. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Pass to Misi. Now Bay. Inside. Here's Queen. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Reeves outside. The three for Doncic. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Queen. Covered by LeBron. In the pass to Bay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
MP rattling the rim.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that about wraps it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. MP out there with James. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Yes, that goes in. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Murray. Takes the three. The rebound by James. Lakers leading by 14. MP, no good. Murray outside. And the rejection by MP. Here's Reeves, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
And here is Murray. 12 points for him. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, Murray right there just was not going to be denied, showing you that functional strength.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Kicks it out to LeBron. Beyond the arc. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. Reeves has got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
6 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Will it go? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you love the passion from Bay inside, going straight into the defense.
Pelicans shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
What athletic ability from MP. Plenty of bounce in those legs.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Murray a screen on Reeves. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Fears he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And the Lakers also making a switch. Smart's checked in for Austin Reeves. Here's Queen. He has 7. And the rejection by MP. To the paint, here's LeBron. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw, good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Misi. Bay against MP. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fear. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot's good. And that's 18 points for LeBron.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Bay. To the inside. Here's Spears. Guarded by Doncic.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Moravia passes to MP. And here is James. To the middle to stop the run. Here's Queen. He's defended by Laravia. Pass to Queen. New Orleans moving it around. Launches it. And the rejection by MP. The Lakers shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Bay from outside the arc. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for his team to overcome.
And Doncic gets it to go.
3 points. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
They set the pick. Bay with it. He's picked up by LeBron. 5 on the clock. Back to Messi. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
To the paint. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to MP. James has got 11 in the second half. Well, for New Orleans, shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Spears. Out to the right wing. Cracks in the tray. Spears has got 10 points in the game.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Messi. To the left side wing. From past the arc. Lakers with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
This one for 3. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. And with the fourth quarter upon. Changes for the Lakers. MP's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in for James. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Trey Murphy is out there with Murray. Then it's Yves Messi. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Queen in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Murray outside. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside. Pass to Smart. Kennard on the wing. The drive by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Bay with it. Here's Queen. He's guarded by Connect. And Queen gets it to go.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Smart.
Marcus Smart.
Smart's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's New Orleans with it. Pass to Murray. Now Bay. Oh, good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Kennard. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Down low. And there it is for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Queen. Murray outside. To the wing right side. Here's Bay. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Back to MP. Fires away from way outside. Drills it from outside. MP's got 33.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Pass to Murray. Looking to end the run. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Here's Murray. And stolen by MP.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
MP connects again from distance.
And folks, he just set the record for most 3-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Now Murray. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP inside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Here with MP after the win, and to say your presence on defense tonight.
That's what we always talk about.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
know if MP is the best rookie in the league, but he for sure is the funniest, man. His videos got me cracking up.